Reading from the New Living Translation by Mrs. Beatrice Asante, reading Lamentation chapter 2, God's anger at sin. The Lord in his anger has cast a dark shadow over beautiful Jerusalem. The fairest of Israel's city lies in the dust, thrown down from the highest of heaven. In his day of great anger, God has shown no mercy even to his temple. Without mercy, the Lord has destroyed every home in Israel. In his anger, he has broken down the fortress wall of beautiful Jerusalem. He has brought them to the ground, dishonoring the kingdom and its rulers. All the strength of Israel vanished beneath its fierce anger. The Lord has withdrawn his protection as the enemy attacks. He consumed the whole land of Israel like a raging fire. He bends his bow against his people as though he were their enemy. His strength is used against them to kill their finest youth. His fury is poured out like fire on beautiful Jerusalem. Yes, the Lord vanquished Israel like an enemy. He has destroyed her palaces and demolished her fortress. He has brought unending sorrow and tears upon beautiful Jerusalem. He has broken down his temple as though it were Mary, a garden shelter. The Lord has blotted out all memory of the holy festivals and Sabbath days. Kings and priests fall together before his fierce anger. The Lord has rejected his own altar. He despised his own sanctuary. He has given Jerusalem's palaces to her enemies. They shout in the Lord's temple as though it were a day of celebration. The Lord has determined to destroy the walls of beautiful Jerusalem. He made careful plans for their destruction, then did what he had planned. Therefore, the ramparts and walls have fallen down before him. Jerusalem gates have sunk into the ground. He has smashed their locks and bars. Her kings and princes have been exiled to distant lands. Her law ceased to exist. Her prophets receive no more visions from the Lord. The leaders of beautiful Jerusalem sit on the ground in silence. They are clothed in burlap and throw dust on their heads. The young women of Jerusalem hang their heads in shame. I have cried until the tears no longer come. My heart is broken. My spirit is poured out in agony as I see the despair plight of my people. Little children and tiny babies are fainting and dying in the streets. They cry out to their mothers, "We need food and milk." Their lives away in the streets like the life of a warrior wounded in battle. They gasp for life as they collapse in their mother's arms. What can I say about you? Has ever seen such sorrow, O daughter of Jerusalem? To what can I compare your anguish, O virgin daughter of Zion? How can I comfort you? For your wombs is as deep as the sea. Who can heal you? Your prophets have said so many foolish things, false to the cord. They did not save you from exile by pointing out your sins. Instead, they painted false pictures, filling you with false hope. All who pass by jeer at you. They scoff and insult beautiful Jerusalem, saying, "Is this the city called most beautiful in all the world and joy of all the earth?" All your enemies mock you. They scoff and sneer and say, "We have destroyed her. At last, we have long waited for this day, and it is finally here." But it is the Lord who did just as he planned. He has fulfilled the promises of disaster he made long ago. He has destroyed Jerusalem without mercy. He has caused her enemy to gloat over her and has given them power over her. Cry aloud before the Lord, O walls of beautiful Jerusalem. Let your tears flow like a river day and night. Give yourself no rest. Give your eyes no relief. Rise during the night and cry out. Pour out your heart like water to the Lord. Up your hands to him in prayer, pleading for your children. For in every street they are faint with hunger. Oh Lord, think about us. Should you not treat your own people this way? Should mothers eat their own children? Those they once bounce on the knee. Should priest and prophet be killed within the Lord's temple? See them lie in the streets, young and old, boys and girls, killed by the sword of the enemy. You have killed them in your anger, slaughtering them without mercy. You have invited terror from all around, as though you were calling them to a day of feasting. In the day of the Lord's anger, no one has escaped or survived. The enemy will kill all the children who are carried and raised. Amen and amen.